Okay, YouTube, today we are going to do a Cadet cc4175 4-cycle weed eater. This customer brought it in without the air filter assembly, so you'll have to pull your air filter assembly off and then undo these two screws here to be able to do your fuel lines. This air filter assembly should be something like this. You're just going to pop this in and flip this out to get it off, and then take 2 bolts. I'm going to replace his with this old used one here, put a new foam filter in it. Alright, it's a T25, I believe, or a flathead screwdriver. Now we're going to remove the carburetor from the throttle cable. It's just an S cable, so it should just twist straight out of there. It's a 2-hand job. I guess I'm going to have to use both hands, but it should twist straight out of there. A pair of needle nose and a hand or something. See, it's just a S cable. That's all. Now we're going to remove these fuel lines. Now I'm going to replace the primer ball because I'm doing the fuel lines anyways. So 4 Phillips head screws. Alright, now we got the primer ball inside. Now we need to run the fuel lines. This will be going this way, so we'll need the fuel lines to run all the way up from the gas tank into here. So first we're going to go ahead and cut a tip off so that's a pointy. We're going to stick the fuel line in some oil. This is just 2-cycle oil. You can use any oil, motor oil, vegetable oil. It's just to lube it up a little bit. Then we're going to stick it down in here. We're going to go to the furthest hole back, if we can find it. And we're going to stick it down into the furthest hole back. Alright, we got it kind of in there. Now we'll use our needle nose pliers. Oh, I got wrong ones, hold on. Okay, we got needle nose pliers. I use these really long ones because that way you can reach into the gas tank. But we're going to force this down into the gas tank as much as possible. Not as much as possible, just a few inches. That's going to be return line. It's going to come right up here. So right around here we can cut it off. Okay, that should be plenty enough fuel line for that. So we're going to do it again, cut another angle. We're going to dip it in the oil, just to give it a little lubricating properties to get into the gas tank. We're going to go back in through, it's like a little thin space you go through down in there. And get back in and get it into the closer hole. And this is going to be the one we put our fuel filter on. Get it in there and then use your needle nose to push it down into place. We're going to get it in there decently and then pull it out through this gas cap. Pull it out of the gas tank like that, cut the tip off. New filter. Go ahead and dip that in the nipple of that in the oil for lubrication to get it onto the fuel line. You're going to stab it into the fuel line all the way in. Now that we've got it all the way in, we're going to push it down into the fuel tank where it sits on the bottom of the fuel tank, and then any access we can pull back with this to where it's nice and straight, and just make sure it's laying right on the bottom of the fuel tank. And then this one's going to do the same thing. It's going to come around, go like this somewhere, and then we're going to cut it off. Okay, now we've got the lines run. The one that goes to the fuel line is going to go to the big nipple, and the one that goes for the return is going to go to the little one. Alright, now we're going to hook the throttle cable back up. You're just going to twist it back into place. Okay, now we're going to put in, I'm putting in another air filter assembly. I'll see if I can find the actual air filter assembly that goes for this on Amazon. If I do find one, I'll just put the link in the comment section below. If I don't, I'll find like a universal or something like that, because sometimes you lose your covers and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to put this on first. Alright, you get that on, then you just put your air filter cover on. This one isn't exactly right for it, so I'm actually going to have to do a little fabricating so it won't close all the way. So I'm just going to cut a little lip off this right here so that I can close it. and you know, make sure you got a nice clean air filter in it. Then you just put gas in, your gas cap back on, you're ready to go. Alright guys, so that's how you do fuel lines in a primer ball in a Cub Cadet cc4175. Any of the stuff you might need, I'll have it in the bottom, in the description. Today's t-shirt will be also in the description if you can see it. If this helped you in any way, shape, or form, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Show me some support. Peace.